So here we are, and I had got this carburetor for free at Carlisle, and it appears to have been on fire, and it appears to have RTV in the football holes. So I don't know the story on this carburetor, but taking it apart, there were some things obvious. This was a Street Avenger carburetor, and it had 64 jets in it, so it was probably on something small. And it had, or has, a 9.5 power valve in it. So that tells me that this thing was probably on something small, maybe like a straight 6 or a stock 302 or something relevant. So they were obviously having float bolt issues because they siliconed the overflow vents. And it is pretty obvious that when I took off the rear, look at that. Can you guys see that? It is cracked. That looks cracked. So I took it off. All the bolts were loose on it. And it appears right here that it has cracked through. So, was somebody running this carburetor? I'm not sure. Was it on fire? I'm not sure. Was it overflowing? I'm not sure. But all the evidence points to this either being somebody threw this together to try to sell it, or someone was running this and was obviously having issues, because there's so much going on here that we'll just take it apart. We're going to fix it. We're going to put it back together, maybe, or I'm just going to sell it. I'm not sure yet. So if you're like me and you love Holleys, never had an Edelbrock apart, I don't ever plan to have one apart. You have extra parts like this one right here. It's not cracked. It's good to go. And we're going to compare numbers to see if this is correct for that carburetor. So here's a spare one I have, because I converted a 600 to a dual feed or something relevant where you could put jets on the back, and it has the same part number. This might just be a casting issue when the carburetor was new or something, but that looks cracked to me. What do you guys think about that? Because this one is nice. It still has that mark on it. It's got a couple marks. I don't think this one is cracked. I think this is just a casting. But this one, I think, is cracked. I'm willing to crack this just to see if it's actually cracked. Well, that wasn't as exciting as I thought it was going to be. Now I may be doing this for nothing. But I don't know. I don't trust it. So we're just gonna put the other one on. I know this is a good one. It came off a good carburetor. It looks a lot better. I feel more confident running it. I'm not sure why you would do this. This might just be solidified gasoline, but it sure looks like RTV to me. I don't know what that is. Is that JB Weld? Or was it on fire? Did somebody hit it with a hammer? Seems to work fine. Very interesting. It's the secondary umbrella. See what kind of spring we got. 'Cause I'm curious. Can't leave stuff alone. Come on. Is that a black one, or is that just grease? I'm gonna say it was a black one. My cheat sheet, but I had years ago. Black, heavy. It was a heavy spring, so it's low RPM. That's what it looks like. Not fully opened. So here we go. I looked it up. It's supposed to have 66 in the primary, 6.5 power valve. So that's it for this video. Maybe we'll keep it. Maybe we won't. I'm not sure yet.